What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So the season is currently ahead of us. It's not long until the Premier League starts. Of course, the transfer window will certainly be open until the end of August. We have conducted a lot of business so far. We've brought in the young striker Sam Greenwood, Guendouzi, who's actually come from Lorient in France, Sokratis from Dortmund. We've brought in Lucas Torreira, as well as Liechtensteiner, who came in on a free from Juventus. But there's one key player that's missing from all these players that we've brought in. Of course, I am extremely happy with the business that's been undertaken by the club, but I believe that a winger is certainly required. A lot of names have been flying around in terms of the players that we've been linked with. We've been linked with Martins from Portugal, from Sporting Lisbon. We've also been linked with Pavon, who's the young Argentinian winger. We've also been linked with Dembele, and I believe Dembele is certainly an option in terms of bringing in a winger. Of course, we know he's only recently joined Barcelona for a significant fee. It was certainly a lot of money that Barcelona paid for the winger. Only young, he's only 21 years old, and I believe the fee that was paid was about £134 million. But his season last season was marred with severe injuries. He played a bit part, and he didn't make a lot of appearances for them. Of course, we do know that Dembele is currently at the World Cup, and the final is taking place this afternoon at the time of recording this video. If not, it certainly has kicked off. I've lost interest in the World Cup since England were kicked out. I will certainly look out for the result, but he's certainly still at the World Cup, and I don't believe that anything will happen up until he comes back from Russia. However, reports are also suggesting that Unai Emery behind the scenes does want that marquee signing. Of course, all the players that we've mentioned at the start of the video did not cost a lot. They're not those marquee signings that you want, a 60 million plus signing. And I do believe him as a manager would certainly want a marquee signing. And behind the scenes, according to these reports, he's demanding that Arsenal bring in Dembele. If not, they certainly need to identify another marquee player. But Dembele is supposedly on top of his list. I do believe his game has failed to develop at Barcelona, and Unai Emery actually has identified him as a young player that I'd like to work with. He also has an existing relationship with Sven-Mislintat, who brought him in at Dortmund, by the way, and he has a standing relationship with other players that we have within the squad, namely Sokratis, as well as Aubameyang. Him and Aubameyang do have quite a close friendship, as it seems on social media. So in terms of the positive side of things, certainly Arsenal do have a bigger chance of landing this player. Of course, finances do dictate if this deal will be possible. However, the reports are also suggesting that Arsenal may certainly go for a loan deal from Barcelona for the season. I don't believe Barcelona would want to release him on a loan. Really, they would love to recoup the majority of their transfer fee that they paid when they actually brought him into the club. Can Arsenal afford that amount of money that's required by Barcelona, or that the amount of money that's required to actually lure him to come to Arsenal? I'm not too sure. It will certainly be a deal that will be probably heavy on bonuses and installments, etc. But it certainly is a possibility. We haven't spent that much within this particular transfer window. The amount we have spent obviously coincide with the rumours that were circulating before the window opened, suggesting that we only have £50 million to spend within this particular window. So if that is the case, I don't see Arsenal bringing in another player in the form of a winger. We may actually potentially see Aubameyang being deployed on the left-hand side, or Lacazette, either one of them being switched on the left-hand side or on the wings. Typically yesterday, when we played our first pre-season friendly against Dortmund, you saw Aubameyang playing quite a lot off the left-hand side of the pitch, and his first goal certainly came from that side of the pitch. So it's going to be an extremely interesting development, but a winger is certainly required within the squad. Do we have the finances to actually bring in a winger? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. As usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.